The Penticton Vees returned home for the first time in 3 weeks on Saturday to take on Merritt. And they picked up a big win on home ice. Here's Anselmo Rego kicking off things at 5:41 of the first. Scores his 9th. Part of a 3-goal first period. And to be honest, against the run of play, Merritt had a better start in this one. Fraser Rogers, Tim Hogg with you. And Tim, bit of a spark plug for Anselmo Rego. Has been like that all year, and that was a big goal because Merritt was the better team the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, we were kind of curious to see how the Vees were going to come out after the big emotional win last night, and it was nice to see Rego get that early goal to get them on the board.
So that made it 1-0 at 5:41. Penticton started to find their game as that first period progressed, but not before Andrew Ness had to make a few timely saves there on Luke Full, a big shoulder stop off a goal line play, then a nice stop on a point shot with traffic. So the Vees go to the power play late in that first, and they add to the lead off the rebound. Ryan McPherson in tight roofs it over the goaltender Andrew Ballantyne at 16:22. His 16th power play goal makes it 2-0, and nice play by Larry Keenan to create the rebound on that point shot.
Yeah, just exactly what you want to see. The low point shot through traffic that's meant to create a rebound or an opportunity in front of the net, and Ryan McPherson jumps on it there to make a good skill play.
So that's a 2-0 game. Great pass here from Billy Renfro to the corner to spot Thomas Bichette in front, who goes upstairs for his 15th. That was just a $1:17 left in the first. All of a sudden, it's 3-0 Penticton, 2 goals just over 2 minutes apart, and the Vees are off and rolling after 20 minutes. Andrew Ness called upon early in the second to rob Luke Foe again. Great stop there. Carlos Mezargs came in for Andrew Ballantyne to start the second. He was terrific tonight for Merritt in 40 minutes of work, was named one of the stars of the game. Here's some of his body of work early on that second period, and you mentioned it, Tim. If it wasn't for maybe Mezargs in the second, this game could have got lopsided in a hurry.
Yeah, absolutely could have. And, you know, big body, very sound to the puck here. As you see, the Vees didn't get a whole lot of good looks on Carlos Mezargs.
He was a dynamite, especially on the penalty kill in this second period. You can see this sequence here by the Vees trying to pepper the goaltender as the Latvian was standing tall. Not to be outdone, Andrew Ness, he was very good on Saturday night as well. More on him later as you see his timely saves, but this one leaks through on a Merritt power play. Charles Thomas La Rochelle makes it 3-1. That coming in the second with just under 2 minutes left to start the comeback bid.
Yeah, and that one maybe is one that Andrew Ness will want back himself, but you can't stop them all, and he was very good otherwise tonight for the Vees.
Yeah, that was during a 4-minute power play, so 3-1 game going into the third period. A little bit overpassing there from Francesco Del Elche in the 3-on-1, and then shortly thereafter, Dylan Lariviere scores a goal to make it 3-2. It went in and out so quick they had to go to video review, but that is a bullet to the top corner after that turnover by Penticton. And all of a sudden, Merritt, a pesky team, make it a 1-goal game. Vees had some chances as well in the third to add to their lead to get back ahead by 2, but Mezargs once more standing tall, or stretching out in that case, against Ryan McPherson to keep it a 3-2 game. And speaking of keeping it 3-2, maybe the best save of the night is Andrew Ness robbing Michael Felsing with the scorpion save. Look at that as he straddles the pads along the goal line. Tim, that is just an athletic play by Andrew Ness.
Yeah, you know what? It looked like Carlos Mezargs was going to hold Merritt into this game just long enough for them to tie it up, and Andrew Ness was up to task at the other end. He had a great night for the Vees here tonight.
Yeah, not to be outdone. He had 29 stops and was the first star of the game, and that was probably the biggest of his 29 to keep it 3-2 because they go to a power play and score. Connor Hellier on a block shot rebound makes it 4-2. That goal coming with just over 5 minutes to go. What a clutch goal there. And then the empty netter late by Thomas Bichette to make it 5-2. The Vees just killed off a penalty when Connor Hellier scored, and he's such a clutch player of late, isn't he, for Penticton?
He's really a guy that you've learned that you can't live without.
Yeah,
if you're the Penticton Vees, he's had a great season here, and he's going to be counted on late into the year here.
5-2 the final. Highlights brought to you by the Penticton Herald. The Vees come back home and gift their fans a big win on home ice as they roll on here in the month of March. That's 6 straight wins for the Vees.